7. Smash the like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, and all that. Shout out to rocking out with me from jump. And all the newcomers, shout out to y'all. Those that support the channel and all that. Appreciate it. We'll let some people get in the room. Before I get into this, I'm gonna rock out to the homie Cash 100. That's a fan right there. Y'all go check out Cash 100. Go subscribe to his page. Also, go to Triple Up Entertainment Radio, man. If you're a local artist and you want to get your music played and all that, they're going to play your music. You know what I'm saying? Triple Up Entertainment Radio, Cash 100. You know what it is. Go check them out.
Everything about money, nigga. Cash 100.
Let some people get in here before I jump into it. Talking about leaders today.
Niggas ain't ballin' on the plane. I'ma go fuck it. That is my brother. We cooking up like it's my brother. I'ma go tell now I'm going online. I'll fuck niggas is sending. They came true when I was intended. Niggas is this, but that's not intended. Giving the dick inside of the giving the dick inside of that bitch. I gotta slip my side of that bitch. Ain't got no picture to die in that bitch. I'm in the studio, bitch. I'm in the mix. She wanna shoot it, but shorty and kicks. We ain't together, but shorty my bitch. Shorty be going, ain't got time for no tricks. Bitch will be riding on top of the
I see all the drugs.
Ain't got no money, ain't touching no bitch. Bitch, I'm a dog, I don't rent no leash. We ain't got no lease. We go to war, I don't know peace. Shorty be cooking up, we be grease. My band no kicks in a bitch. I be here, the streets. Smoking the niggas, little bitch, I got bitch. They pop shit, but don't let me take peace. We gon' fast, ain't pumping no brakes. Didn't even pumping and pumping their face. We got some drugs, pumping in space. We in the crib, cooking up steaks. We gon' re-up-erase mistakes. We tripping up, whatever it takes. I told them lay down and don't look at my face.
Cousin right here. Hey, listen, just with my cousins alone, I put a whole squad together, nigga, and shut all y'all niggas down rapping, my nigga. Just know that. We got one of the biggest, including myself, we got one of the biggest families in Sunset Park, my nigga. Cash 100. Triple Up.
Tripping like rain. I feel like I'm going insane. I look like stain. I look like saving the chain. I work like saving the field. Fuck what they saying, fuck how they feel. Niggas ain't shit, them niggas ain't real. I'm independent, think I need a deal. Shorty be eating, don't look at the bill. Shorty a eater, she look like a meal. I step outside and I look like a meal. I be with niggas that's looking to kill. Then my bitch, know would you go chill? Throwing no kids, I buy a pill. She want some kicks, I might buy a pill. Niggas get mad over buying instead. That nigga stand up, go get him a chill. Niggas ain't real, shit get it red. Niggas is hoes, they die in their head. Niggas die in their red.
Y'all go subscribe to the homies Cash 100 and go send your music to Triple Up Entertainment, man. Get your shit spent. Now today I'm talking about leaders. Like some of us are leaders, are natural leaders. You know what I mean? But this happened with me. This is like it's something I'm gonna talk about, but there's also a story. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, some of us are natural leaders. It's not something that we wanted to do. It's not something that we strive to do. It's just something that ended up happening. And some of us are good leaders, and some of us are bad leaders. Some of us are bad leaders and don't know it till later on in life. Which what happened? That's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? What happened was this. I always been a leader. My crew, when I was doing my thing out here, most of my crew, except my damn self, they was all from the island, from Puerto Rico. So we ran a certain way, and we did things certain ways. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't realize the influence you have until later on, because people won't tell you. people won't tell you they look up to you, they admire you, or they want to be like you, because they don't want to look a certain type of way saying that. Like they don't want like they don't want to look like a dick rod, or they don't want to look like, you know, whatever it may be. They don't want to tell you that. So it's a lot of, you got some people that will tell you though. You know what I'm saying? But then you got some people that look up to you genuinely. They don't have no malice, no hate, no nothing towards you. But then you got some that look up to you but really hate on you. You know what I'm saying? But you would really never know the people that you impact until later on in life, because that's what happened with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a whole squad of people, and I did a video that says why I joined Zulu Nation, why I left Zulu Nation. I talk about it on that. Why I joined it, because I had so many people behind me, and I wasn't leading them really nowhere, because everywhere I was leading them was, you know, to death or jail. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Pete, when like I said, my crew mostly was all, we was all from Puerto Rico. It was all from Puerto Rico. I was the only nigga from New York. So niggas was popping bars, popping perks, and niggas going on missions. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pop a couple of bars and going on a mission. You know what I mean? So that was the thing. When I met Pete got with my homegirl. She was like my sister there, and he ended up getting her pregnant, had a baby, whatever. There was a hurricane out here. We went to a store. All the stores were locked down. They only letting 2-3 people at a time in the stores because of the hurricane. In that line, we was waiting and waiting and waiting. Man, I took like 16 perks, bro. You know what I'm saying? In that line, just waiting out there, because we was out there for hours to go in the store. So he never really took no perks. Shot him some perks that night. That he was trying to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to throw up, makes you nauseated. If you take a hydro, because you got perks, they got Tylenol in them and all that, and they make you nauseated, make you throw up. It's like, it's an opiate, you know what I'm saying? So he pale in the face. I'm like, man, just go throw up. He like, nah, he trying to hold it in. I'm like, man, you gotta let it out, you gotta throw up, man, make you feel better, whatever. Long story short, he ended up throwing up, whatever. After that, Pete became a pill popping monster. Boom, years go by, and I lost Pete to an overdose. You understand what I'm saying? But he was never popping pills when I met him, and none of that. You know, he didn't. Yeah, he did die from a pill. Xanax was found in his system, but it also he has some heroin in his system, which I didn't even know that he was doing heroin, because I was in prison. I got out, and I guess he linked up with somebody, started. But the whole situation is he never was popping pills until he came around me, and it was the influence that I had on him. And later on, it just cost him his life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was a leader. Everybody followed me. All I gotta do is point my finger at you, and if I had a problem with you, bro, you was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I caught cases, I got my papers, I'll show y'all. It says I was an elite gang figurehead who exercises territorial dominion over his geographical area. That statement in my paperwork has nothing to do with the case. The case was a robbery, which is not my MO. I don't rob people. You know what I'm saying? So, what happened with the robbery was, chick that I knew went to a party with her brother. They jumped her brother and they robbed her. I go back to the party. I wasn't even at the party, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I don't got beef with nobody, yo. Like, most of the time, anytime I have an issue, it's me sticking on my face with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there, I get everything back. You know what I'm saying? I guess they ain't like how I did it or whatever, you know? They felt a certain type of way. They started the shit, then they called the police. That's why I be careful who I beef with, because people will start some shit and then they'll call the police on you. So they called the police on me. I had a warrant for like 2-3 weeks I didn't even know about, for a robbery with a firearm, which is a PBL in Florida. It's punishable by life. So I'm like, all right. They try to give me 10 years. But it ended up getting dropped down to a battery, which I ain't, whatever. I was like, nah, I ain't taking that. But at the end of the day, I took it. It was like a little probation battery, whatever, whatever. But they said they had the paperwork on me. They said I robbed them with a firearm. Then when you read the report, it says that I cut him in the chest with a knife and took it. So they really had two different stories going on. But anyway, once you, I was a leader. You understand what I'm saying? Even the police knew it. That's why I was saying that story, because in my paperwork it even says he was an elite gang figurehead who exercised territorial dominion over the geographical area. They've been trying to catch me on some big shit, but they couldn't catch me on nothing. So they would throw it into my cases in the paperwork to influence, to make me look guilty off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing that had to do with a gang or anything had to do with anything on that case, but you put it on my paperwork to make me look bad. So, they knew I was a leader, but I was leading my people toward the wrong places. But at that time, I thought I was active. I was out there, so, is what it is. And now my little nigga Rafa, I used to chase him to school. You know what I'm saying? I had a pit. I always had a dog. I had a pit with me. I would chase him to school. I let the dog chase him because he come to the block and he want to chill, hang out. He was like 14, young kid. I'm going to take your ass to school, take your ass to school, take your ass to school. Rafa ends up catching a murder charge. You know what I'm saying? He caught a murder charge. When I was in Taylor CI, I was in the box. I was about the EOS. I was getting out. I had like a couple of weeks. He touched down. He got sentenced. He got sentenced to life. You know what I'm saying? Because his Codies snitched on him. They in the street. You know what I'm saying? He was bragging, about the body. You know what I'm saying? He was with some girls or whatever. They threw a nigga in the dumpster, whatever. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it too much. And they got caught. When they got caught up, his Codies flipped on him, whatever. They offered him 25. He didn't take it. He blew trial. He got the elbow. You know what I'm saying? So they gave him the elbow. He touched down when I was in Taylor CI. I got a kite from the box from one of the nietas, because he was a nieta, but he turned Christian in jail, so he wasn't running. I got a kite from one of them that was like, yo, one of your mans touched down. Whoa. I was like, yo, take care of him, shoot him some shit. They shot him something, a couple things, whatever. I found out later on in life that he was trying to be me. He was trying to live up to what I was doing. He was trying to live up to, I was his role model. He would call me his father. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, yo, this is like my dad. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to live up to me. I was his example. And it cost him his life, bro. He got a life sentence now. And I know that he knows it was a mistake. Because when he got to prison, some people had robbed him. And they robbed his locker. He wasn't there. It was just some sneak thief shit. It wasn't no like they strong-armed him or nothing. So I got out. I had got out. About a month go by, I get a call. They're like, yo, they hit your mans up. I'm like, word? I'm like, what's up? What he gonna do? He said he don't want to do nothing. Like, what you mean he don't want to do nothing? He down for a body, nigga. He got life. He said he going to so the Nietas want to roll on these dudes. He said he gonna leave it in God's hands. Like, he gonna leave it in God's hands. Like, yeah. He said he don't want to do nothing no more. He don't want to hurt people no more. He's just gonna leave it in God's hands. That's how I knew that in his mind, he knew it was a mistake what he did. And he probably was thinking, damn, I was trying to be like so-and-so, and it costed me my life, bro. I never knew that he looked up to me. Like, he would say, yo, you my pop. He would try to take charges for me, gun charges and everything. But I never knew it was to that extreme that he, you know what I'm saying, looked up to me that much. So you never know the influence that you have on people. You know, so you got to be leery of the things that you do when you're an influential person, because you could damage a lot of lives. And I know of rip because I've done it. So that's why I say you got to be careful what you do, who you do it around. You know what I'm saying? Because it could end tragic for somebody, including yourself. Like a lot of the times, it don't even be you, bro. Like it'll happen to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And you get to witness it. You know what I'm saying? You get to witness it and watch it, and then you think like, damn, bro, I could have changed things different. That's why I had joined Zulu when I did, because somebody talked to me and they was like, yo, you got all these, you know what I'm saying, wild ass niggas following you, bro, but you know what I'm saying? They following you for all the wrong reasons. Cause another thing is when you out here doing you active, doing your thing, you're gonna have a lot of people around you for no reason, just because your name is ringing bells, or you might be making money, or whatever it is. They just gonna be around you for. When you go to jail, there, but nobody will be there. But when you out here doing your thing, everybody will be there. So you just looking at it like that. You're not really paying attention to the damn. These people, some of these people are really like looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy was 19 when he caught that body. He was 22 when he went to prison with a life sentence. He never even lived. He didn't even live life, bro. You know what I'm saying? No kids, no wifey, no nothing, bro. Just a life sentence. Looking up to the wrong nigga at the wrong time. Cause now I'm pretty sure if he was like how I move now is completely different. I ain't active out there, and a lot of stuff I stay away from. You know what I'm saying? So if he was to follow me now, he wouldn't have ended up in that situation. But he was following me at a time where I was wilding out, and my name held a lot of weight. I mean, you could go to the east side of Orlando, and you can ask anybody that was in them times, because you got a lot of cats out there right now. You got a newer generation, or younger cats. They're like 14, 15. Y'all weren't even around, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we talking back then, you could ask around. My name hold weight. So it was nothing for people to be always around me, this and that. But I just ain't know that certain people looked up to me like that. You know, so if you do catch on to somebody looking up to you like that, and you realize that you a leader. See, when I did my Zulu meetings, I would run my meetings, right? But at this point, I already have changed. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't active in the streets or whatever. But what I did do, when I did my meetings, I started letting all my members lead a meeting every month. And I would show them how to run a meeting. And I would show them how to be leaders in the community. Like, and how to run a meeting, how to run things in case I die, nigga. I could die tomorrow, bro. So what's good of me knowing everything and you don't know nothing? And then I die. What y'all gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? So what I did was I started teaching them how to run meetings and shit and be leaders. So we all equally as strong. No one person is stronger than the other. It makes us a stronger force. Whenever everybody in your crew is equally as powerful, there ain't no stopping you. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard that saying when they say, "Oh, you want to take something down, you cut the head off. You cut the head off, and the body gonna follow." That only works when there's one person stronger than everybody. But when everybody's strong and has the same exact power and are all leaders, there's no head to cut off. You know what I'm saying? So where are you leading your people? That's my question is to anybody. If you're in a gang, if you just a regular person and you got a bunch of friends around you that look up to you, admire you, and they kind of mimic the things that you do or follow the things that you do or things that you start liking or stuff, where are you leading these people? You know what I'm saying? Once you realize what's going on. Because at some point you have to realize that when people look at you like that and then people are following you, you're responsible for their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. Where they go, where they end up. It's their decision, but if they're being influenced, if they're looking up to you and you're influenced to them, then you have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that till later on. Till, you know what I'm saying? A couple things happen usually, which is what happened with me. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give y'all a little quick live, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Ask y'all that. Where are you leading your people? To all my leaders out there, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, bro, because in order to be a good leader, you got to be a great follower. You know what I'm saying? You just don't become, some people are natural born leaders in personality, but they still got to learn. You know what I'm saying? So they know they got to follow. You know what I'm saying? And then you become a leader. So I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is. We all gas, no brakes. You ain't gonna be good. At least be safe, you heard?